Hey guys, MechaKaiser here, starting off yet another status update video for my channel. Just giving a little FYI and everything about all that's happening on my channel. And I wanted to start off first with the whole post that I posted earlier about the whole I couldn't work with Windows Movie Maker and all that. But long story short, I had a program that was like it from an earlier version. It didn't work out so well, so I was forced to work with the latest version that I have no idea on how to work with, which I'm still learning on how to work with it. And it's a long process, but I'm hoping that I'll figure it out as easily as I figured out the Windows Movie Maker that I'm used to. Anyway, I wanted to get a few things straight other than just that part about my upcoming videos, and one of which has to do with the fact that I don't make much Nintendo DS videos anymore on Pokemon Black and Black version 2. The reason for this is because my Nintendo DS is broken. You see this part right here? This part kind of broke off a while back, and for the last month or so I've been trying to fix it. I've used super glue, epoxy, nothing worked. It's just a temporary solution. And as you could probably tell, it pops off. It may not seem like a big deal to some people, but to me, it is. And to top it all off, when the DS is turned on, the top screen is usually gray, and it takes a lot of adjusting and everything to get it right. You can't see it right now, but if I had a game in it and it was a black screen, then you could see it easily. But other than that, it's just really, really annoying to work with. So I've pretty much resolved to try and buy a Nintendo 3DS. I originally said that I was going to get it on February because that was my birthday and all, but I didn't really get much money anyways, but as I kind of expected. So I'm trying to find ways to get the money on my own. I've got some money. I got not enough, but it's a good start. I know what you're thinking, and I've tried eBay, but the prices that they have for Nintendo 3DSs is pretty much the same prices for what you can get at GameStop and Walmart. Yeah, that much. So until I can get that money and get a new Nintendo or get a new handheld, I'm gonna work with a handheld that I've had for a while now and do some walkthroughs for the PSP. And I know the PSP, why would you want to work with a handheld that's so old? Mainly because I don't have a PS Vita, and I'm more comfortable with the PSP mainly because of the differences in the new and old versions and all that crap. But anyway, I intend to do some walkthroughs, and starting next week I'll be starting a weekly walkthrough video thing for Final Fantasy 1 for the PSP. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to release a video once a week like I did when I started off my walkthroughs. And when I'm done with that walkthrough, I'll try and do other walkthroughs that I have, but it's probably going to be until I get a 3DS and finish the two walkthroughs that I have of Pokemon Black and Black version 2. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm hoping that it's going to work out. And I know that that in my last status update videos, which you can't see because I felt like deleting them all, I left a decision on what walkthroughs I should do to you guys. But seeing as how not many of you commented on my videos, which I guess is not surprising considering not many people actually watched my status update videos, I pretty much decided to follow in the footsteps of many of the great walkthrough makers and just choose the games make the games my own decision and whatnot. And I know that in the past I didn't do so well with making walkthroughs for video games, but it was just mainly a minor hitch in my plan, all because of A, I got lazy, B, as I'm sure you remember from my very first status update video, some jerk a while back deleted my videos and as I mentioned earlier, my DS is broken. But just don't worry. I'm not giving up. Those issues are just hiccups. As soon as I start the walkthrough for Final Fantasy 1, I'm gonna try and make it right this time. And my only goal is pretty much to be a great walkthrough maker like Hassan Al-Hajri, Mahalo Video Games, and such. And I know that may seem impossible, but I'm just gonna give it a try. Anyway, another thing I wanted to bring up is that I have a couple of changes to my upcoming walkthroughs. First thing that you'll notice is there are no more openings. When I first started out, I thought that it'd be a good idea to do some openings with my picture and a catchy tune playing in the background, but from most of the walkthrough videos that I've seen, none of them have that in the beginning, so I'm just going to throw that out. The second thing, and probably the most important one, I'm not doing any more commentary. I know that I may still do commentary for my Pokemon Black walkthrough, but I'm not going to do any commentary for my future walkthroughs. Mainly because one major problem that I've had is that I've had no luck coming up with things to say, and I just don't know. And besides, everybody knows that if walkthrough videos have commentary and such, they're bound to suck. Well, okay. With the exception of guys who do commentary with their walkthroughs and make it great, like the Rad Brad, Tetra Ninja, Chugga Conroy, Buffy Rocks. All of them can do commentary and make it awesome. I wish to say that the recording of how I record my videos will change, but a while back I tried looking for ways to record videos besides the camera, and for the Nintendo 3DS and everything, they didn't really have much answers for me, except for the fact that just showing me what I was already doing, which is just pointing a camera at the top screen. And I don't know, maybe I'll just try and take a look at it later on and try and figure that out. But the main problem with PSP is that I'm probably going to have to point a camera at the screen like I did before, mainly because I tried to work with Remote Joy Lite and all, but the whole installation thing, trying to get it on my PSP, just confused the crap out of me. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people know that it doesn't record sound, and I found out that I need a program of sorts, I think Camista or something, and that costs money, which, as I mentioned, I don't have. So until I can figure out all that, I'm just going to stick with what I know with. And well, I have been thinking about making walkthroughs for other DS games and 3DS games as well, but as I thought it over, I realized that most of the games that I have for the DS are mainly on different screens and not on the same top screen. If I could figure out how to record my DS like how people like Sesatarox, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, and all that can do it, where they have like one screen on one side of the video and the other screen at the right side. If I could figure out how to do that, then that would be great. And other than that, I guess there's really nothing else for me to say. So please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I guess I'll just end this video with saying, stay frosty.